Tonight, I'm at Boston's Logan International Airport preparing to embark on this Icelandair 767 in their Saga Premium Class. Destination, Reykjavik. Hello, online travelers, and welcome to the Gentleman of Fortune channel. Join me on my travels around the world, and together we'll review the latest in flight and lounge offerings, find out how various airlines' first and business class products stack up, sample their catering, and indulge in their finest champagnes. Together, we'll experience the best of the best, and maybe some more obscure ones too. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss a thing. And now I invite you to sit back and relax as we get this next adventure underway. Icelandair departs from the E terminal in Boston. Formalities at the gate were quick, as there's no visa requirement for U.S. citizens visiting Iceland, nor do they require vaccine or testing paperwork. Within moments, I was making my way down the jetway. I was able to select this seat, 4A, at the time of booking. The business class cabin was about 60% full, and I was fortunate that the seat next to me remained unoccupied. Saga Premium Class features 5 rows of seats in a 2-1-2 configuration. If this new trend of putting doors on business class seats, like the Delta One product or the Q Suite on Qatar Airways, leaves you feeling a little bit claustrophobic, well, you'll feel adequately exposed in the middle row. Back in seat 4A, let's have a look around. Waiting at the seat for me was an Amenity Kit. There's also a bottle of Icelandic water, and as you can see in the seat next to me, a nice blanket and pillow. I was also offered that alcohol swab when I came on board. The seat backs feature a decent-sized TV which pivots in the seat, as well as a USB and headphone jack underneath. Down below we've got the literature pocket, which has the emergency information card, but sadly no in-flight magazine. For someone who's about 6 feet tall, the legroom isn't too bad. There's also a little footrest that folds down. Makes me think I'm going to have to pedal my way to Reykjavik. Now located inside the armrest here, we have the tray table. And since we've got this folded out now, let's take a look at the Amenity Kit. It comes in this Icelandair branded felt pouch. First up, we've got a stick of lip balm. It's branded as Hans Dottir. I'm sure I'm butchering the pronunciation, so apologies for that. We've also got a pair of black socks, as well as the obligatory eye mask. And next we have a little bit of a throwback here with stickers that say "Wake me up when the food is served." I haven't seen these in a long time. There's even one for duty free, though they didn't sell any on board. Alright, we've also got a dental kit. And some earplugs. Next up, we've got some hand cream from the same cosmetics company that provided the lip balm, as well as some mineral mist spray. Whoa, come back here. Lastly, there's some promotional material for that cosmetics line. You can pause the video if you want to read any of the pages. Here's a discount code for 20% off their products that you're welcome to try. Now I will tell you that the aircraft was pretty warm when I boarded, and to my chagrin, there were no personal air vents. Fortunately, I was soon offered a plastic glass of sparkling wine to help beat the heat. The flight attendants also distributed noise-canceling headphones to the passengers in business class. These are a decently comfortable pair of headphones, but nothing exceptional. Interestingly, for about the first half of the flight, I couldn't get the left ear to work, no matter what I did with the plug. I contemplated asking for a different pair of headphones, but never got around to it, and then magically, they started working. For your power needs, there's an outlet located in the armrest. now complete. It's time to launch into the night sky and start heading towards Iceland. As soon as we got airborne and the flight attendants were up and around, they brought me this drink menu as well as a menu card for the flight. They offered a pretty nice variety of red, white, and sparkling wines. What I was most impressed with, though, was the number of different gins they had on offer, featuring a lot of Icelandic varieties. They must really love their gin in Iceland. If gin's not your thing, they also have some Icelandic beers and even a near beer. In addition to all the different types of drinks, they also offer several sweet and savory snacks. But for right now, I'm more intrigued by what's on the dinner menu. I'm going to go with the char a la Nord for my main. Along with my meal selection, a drink order was taken. I better get busy if I'm going to sample several of those gins, as it's only a 5-hour flight. I started off with the Icelandic Olafsson gin, which was served with some of these cheese snacks. While I'm waiting for them to serve the dinner, let's take a look at the in-flight entertainment system. They have a decent selection of movies and shows, so you should be able to find something that you're interested in watching, but it's not the most robust collection that I've seen. And there weren't too many things on here that I'd consider to be a true new release. They do have an airshow map though, which I always love to watch. This provides the perfect fodder for trying to figure out where to go next. Before too long, the meal was served. Everything is presented on a single tray. You've got the Arctic char, the duck breast appetizer, some butter with some pink salt on it, as well as an opera cake. I really enjoyed the fish and thought that the meal overall was pretty impressive. Next up, I'm trying the Bertha's Revenge milk gin, which sounds pretty interesting. And finally, here's the Old Icelandia gin. All of these gins were pretty tasty and probably warrant a stop at the duty-free on the way out of the airport. In fact, they had me seeing all kinds of strange colors. No, wait, that's the Northern Lights. Apologies for the oversaturated photo. I had a tough time getting them to show up well. It's a pretty short flight, plus there's a time change, so when I should have been getting ready for bed, Iceland was just starting to come into view. We touched down in Reykjavik about 40 minutes early, which isn't too surprising because we actually left the gate in Boston 20 minutes before departure time. There was a gate waiting for us when we arrived, so you won't hear me complain about arriving early. The immigration process was super fast and easy, and the agents were refreshingly friendly. And just like that, you're poof in Iceland. Quite the contrast to where I started this journey. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, that you'll leave it a thumbs up and a like. If you're considering traveling to Iceland, I think you definitely should take the plunge. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And now, as always, until my next video, safe travels.